And here we go. Another exciting episode of Stormer Show. What will he do next? Who knows? All we can say is he's the best. Alright, without further ado, let's get this show started. Today's audio is brought to you by JBL, who were nice enough to send me their JBL Quantum 100 headphones for only $30. No, but seriously, I'm hoping that these make my audio come through a little bit more clearly. And if so, big props, JBL. I can already tell you that these headphones feel pretty comfortable. Frankly, it almost seems like I'm not wearing headphones at all. And I'm the kind of guy that's had a lot of headphones over the years. I'll probably have a review of these up on Amazon after I get a chance to test them out, but so far my first impressions are that these headphones are pretty good. Like, they're extremely comfortable. The sound is coming through very clearly on them. And based on what I'm seeing, now I can't hear myself. Like, well, I should say I can hear myself, but maybe not the way that you all can. I don't know, you'll have to tell me in the chat or something. But based on what I'm seeing in OBS, it looks like my audio, the things that I'm saying are coming through clean and clear. I think the microphone will help me with my volume, but I have to continue practicing my enunciation. Right there was a good example. I need to take my time when I'm saying different things. I need to take my time, because if I try to get out the thought too quickly, it gets like lost in a haze. And yeah, Quantum 100s, JBL, big thank you for sending me these headphones for $30. Now, but really, someday I may get big enough where these different companies, Sony, a couple of the headphones that I've had over the years, Sony MDR XB500s, Sound, Skull Candy, Skull Crushers I've had Amazon Basics over ears, and I still have them. You can tell that they're getting a little bit worn down, but overall these ones have been really good too, the Amazon Basics. They don't have an actual microphone though, so they may not do as good of a job of picking up audio as these ones do. Testing. But yeah, I may get to the point someday when this channel really takes off, of these big headphone companies sending me their stuff to review and test and whatnot. I think that'd be pretty cool. See, I need to take a drink. Okay. Yeah, I would say first impressions, I'm overall very impressed with these headphones. I think I'll have my review up for these either today or tomorrow on Amazon, where I got them. Whew. But yeah, they just feel really light. Like, not that heavy. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the action. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like I can't, they don't feel very heavy on my head, basically. They feel light. It's like I'm not even wearing them. Okay. Let your link in bio display when you're live. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but anyway. In Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, last time, we completed episode 2, Trial. We were able to get Mr. White behind bars. It was a challenge though, and I needed to reference the guide a few different times during yesterday's episode. I'll try to avoid doing that if and whenever possible. Alright, here we go. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Day 1 investigation. I was reviewing the first episode's pointers, and it's like, don't forget to reference the evidence. Keep looking for contradictions, and then their web of lies will collapse. And while all that was true, in the second episode it was just a lot harder to determine how the pieces lined up. So we'll see if that's the case in episode 3. Grah! You've disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Gah. The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss the next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Company Law Offices. That rocked. Thank you, Maya. It was my toughest case yet. Edgeworth definitely gave me a run for my money. Squilliam. Squilliam Fancy Son. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. As a reminder, Mia actually came back from the dead to help me win the trial. And Phoenix was able to rename the business from Fane Company Law Offices to Wright & Co. Of course, I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Oh, well, thanks. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Gotta drum up some business. A month has passed since my trial. Phoenix was actually the defendant in the last case. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? So he's just now getting started with Phoenix and Company, and I think businesses always start small and slow. Like when Amazon first started, they were not. They were nowhere close to the company they are today. They were selling only books online. And over time, they expanded to fill other market niches. In Phoenix's case, he's having a hard time building his book of business. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Yeah, true. We may only need one big case to put us on easy street. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ring, ring. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick. Maya? What? Still early. It's the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. I'm on my way. October 16th. 9:22 a.m. The Wright and Company law offices. Let me try to move my camera too. That was something I should have done long ago. Because it's, yeah, I'm blocking a lot of the action on the screen with my camera. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, and I can always turn off my camera too, completely. So it's just the screen. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Reminds me of Alex Baldwin. That just goes to show that accidents can and do happen, even in real life. But I don't know, in the Alex Baldwin case, I think it's like attention to detail. Apparently he was the producer, so he could still be found liable for that, by the way. Okay. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. It's all over, man. Ding. Yes, Wright and Company law offices. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. It's funny that Maya's still calling Phoenix Nick because Larry did. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay, let's examine first, as usual. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. Is that the Gatewater Hotel? Perchance? Oh yeah, it is. Actually, funnily enough, the bellboy's making references in the last episode about him using the murder case to drum up excitement for the hotel. And apparently it worked. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Maybe. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. The poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Doesn't that, like, kind of defeat the purpose, somewhat? I guess not really. Movie posters can still be good decoration even if they don't have all the credits on it and the title. I don't have any solid examples here, but like Star Wars Episode 5, like that movie poster with Luke. Yeah, that could be good for like decoration, even if the name's not on it. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all these now. Yeah, that is a little scary, Phoenix. Well, on the bright side, you'll get so much more knowledge. Okay. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Excuse me, any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. We don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Yep, we gotta go digging. I forgot last time too that I can look at different people in the case. I just can't. I don't think I can do it yet. Alright, let's head down to the detention center. October 16th. Detention center. Visitor's room. Who do you look like? Wolverine. He looks like Hugh Jackman. When he's playing Wolverine. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying? He looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Yes. What voice am I gonna give him? I'll try to give him the Beast's voice then. Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai, with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. My voice isn't deep enough. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh? I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of Steel Samurai now. Ugh. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay. Let's examine. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitors room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Okay, let's talk to him. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There's a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. When 5 o'clock came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Okay, but why... Why'd you have to kill him with a real spear? The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Okay, so we need to connect some dots. Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? New Old York. New Old York. Kind of reminds me of New York. Yeah, New York and New England. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? That morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. Now hold on, if he woke up, went to the set and then found him like that, why would he have been a suspect? So he was, yeah, exactly. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? It's like the Crimson Gin, or the Avenger. Oh, not the Avenger, the Abdicator from Hey Arnold. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I will draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. She's more excited about it than I am. Okay. All I have is my badge, still. Okay, let's head to the studio. The main gate. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Old bag. Okay. Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. Old bag. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens and you all go sightseeing. Slow down, lady. I can't read that fast. Yeah, I cannot read that fast. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. Do I need to adjust my settings? Because I could not read that at all. Maybe that was intended. Single box. I don't know. Hopefully it's supposed to be like that. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Okay. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Probably. Okay, can I look up in the sky? No, I cannot. So, what do you do here at the studios? Global Studios. We make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now.
Not exactly with the best material to work with.
What can you tell me about Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Well, you're old enough. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
Let me give her the really old person voice.
He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during...
She seems more like that. Like old nun kind.
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
She was very fond of the deceased. Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. So I gotta go back and get a letter of request. Is that right? Okay. I have nothing to present. And I can't move forward. Yeah. Oh, the computer. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey! Oh. No touching!
You caught me off guard there, lady. Okay. So let's just move on back to the detention center.
Hello, how was the studio? They'll think I did it, don't they?
Alright, I need to be right back. I need to refill. I believe that someone is not telling the truth. Either Will is not, or the old bag is not telling the truth. Either more than one person passed, or he was taking a nap at the time. Yeah, either he's the one that passed, or he was taking a nap at the time. One of those two. So I have to see. Okay, be right back. I'll get a refill.
Okay, and I'm back. Okay. Alright. They'll think I did it, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all.
At worst, you're a suspect.
And of course, the question always becomes, if he wasn't the one who did it, who did? Like, who's the real culprit? How do I change? I'm here. I see. Let me guess, this guy wasn't the top student in improv class. Okay, your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says that she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping.
Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. It is entirely possible, too, that someone else was wearing his costume. Like, that's completely possible. Like, I need to verify with her what she really saw. Maybe she thought she saw Will because he was wearing the Steel Samurai costume, the killer was. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, are her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Gosh, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers' request has been added to the court record. Powers' request is a document proving Will Powers' request for an attorney. I just hope that this will get me past the security lady. What happens if I present this to him? Thank you for the letter request. Show that to the security lady and she should let you in. Falling all over my words for some reason. Okay, let's move. Let's move. Okay. She's still standing here. Okay, I have to present What's strange is that I can't follow up on Will Powers. Yeah, I should be able to follow up on that. Like, did you see his costume? Or did you actually see him? That's something that I would like to know. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Hmm?
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance.
Really? Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick.
Huh? There were maps inside the security guard station.
Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents.
Guide map of global studios added to the court record.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Yeah, I still can't clarify what she actually saw. What did you actually see? October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, it's Detective Gumshoe again.
Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah, it's that confused detective.
Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Dang, she got him good. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Oh, hey, can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. I need to work on my delivery too. I'd say he's a character, alright. This is like a joke. He's quite the character. He reminds me of Lieutenant Surge from Pokemon. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
So the camera... Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
That'd be good if I can get that. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Yeah, that would be really helpful if I could get that tape. There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, what perfect timing, what with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh, just what's that supposed to mean, pal? It would help to have Detective Gumshoe on our side because he can do a lot of the legwork. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over that path. Well, yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Oh, there's definitely something down there. And we're definitely gonna have to check it out. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. That don't look like a monkey I've ever seen. Well, I guess it kind of does look like one with a tail. What kind of monkey has a... Yeah, exactly. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hands. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. He says that the head broke off yesterday, and that's when the tree broke down. So it wasn't always like that. It hasn't been like that for a significant amount of time. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Is there anything else we can look at? Not that I can see. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Again, I got the voice mixed up. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. He gave me an incomplete report last time. Time of death was 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. The cause of death was that he was pierced through the chest by a spear. What was the reason for the arrest, detective? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a chomp. Huh? We talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Maybe I should present her my badge. My attorney badge. What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. And if someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
Maybe we can get a look at the photo. That would help us. Yeah, it would definitely help. If we can get a look at that photograph.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh ho ho.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. Got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Okay.
Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal?
So what do you have time to look at? What do you have time for? Okay, I can only move to the studio main gate.
Nick, look. That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Irk. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, she did. Maybe I should present her with my badge.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Okay, I always say the same thing. Okay, photographic proof.
Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, man? Oh, that... I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know.
Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first.
No, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. Okay. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Gah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. She would have good cover if it was her. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest, back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, who can blame it? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do. She gets mad if you touch the computer. Maybe I can go to the employee area next. Let me try to. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick,
This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look. There's Power's dressing room. No one here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Yeah, let's examine this sign. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Wouldn't they have already collected that for evidence, though? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Reels of film. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach for steaks. What? She's got an expensive taste. Beaks right. Let's move into the dressing room now. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Was he lying? It would really help if I could see that picture. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Let's examine around. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Yeah, it does kind of look like she is. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. The card key's been added to the core record. The card key is the card key for studio employees. Grants entry into Studio 1. Can I examine it again? Yeah, I can. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. But there's nothing else to be found. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? I'd say you really like samurai movies.
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Okay. There's not really a lot of music. Okay, I can move back to the employee area, and that's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. I think I've examined everything already. Okay, gate. Okay, hold on a minute. Do I present this to her then? The card key? Could you tell me about this, ma'am? Oh, that. Isn't that a studio card key? You'd better watch it. The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over. Wait, no, that's mine. Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died. Well, you'll just have to wait. That's my card key now. It belonged to my client. You're gonna have to wait in line, Missy, just like everybody else. So how do I use it, though? Oh, I see. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Examine. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opens. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okay. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Someone was just murdered here. Can you believe it? Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Gotta look around. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, costume. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey you, no touching that. I'm sorry, my partner's kinda, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy young guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Okay, let's keep examining. Don't let her get in your way. Okay, I've already seen that. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from here? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Let's look all around. There's a ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there. Maya's keeping me on my toes just like Mia did. Let's run in the family. Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of filming. Action! And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl's more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Serious? About what? I've done that. Let's look. Look everywhere. Yeah, let's talk to the girl the day of the crime. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only rehearsal for action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No. I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio. Then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about, a clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. You sensed someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. What does she mean, sensed? What does she mean by that? October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
What, still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
I've only seen white chalk on the ground. Maya is my spirit detective, so if there were any spirits, she would find them.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Now you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh?
Oh, we were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her. She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouths. Tomorrow saying this and the other thing.
And then she starts talking in tones. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Uh-huh. Let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock? That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. My memory. I think it was STI 370. ST1 370. Well, yeah, my memory's scratched. They're entered. Nothing happened. Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again. Or, you know, we could just try the other numbers. That might be faster. Yeah, it is 307. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. Again, it's the suit of the Steel Samurai. Anybody could have been wearing that. Not just Will Powers. So she didn't actually see Will Powers. What she actually saw, and what there's a picture of, was someone in a Steel Samurai costume. Exactly. Why couldn't they have asked her that, though? Why couldn't they have asked the old bag? Did you actually see Will Powers, or did you see the Steel Samurai? Yeah, I don't know. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. That's because it's not evidence of anything. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Powers' photo added to the court record. Hey Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said, anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not.
Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Now you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Exactly. Anyone could have been wearing that costume. Maybe it really is that security lady. Whoever had access to that dressing room could have been the murderer. Could have been the director for all we know. Okay, I think that's where I will call it for today's episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll be right back. We'll switch gears. I'll try some Hearthstone gameplay and then we'll move into the reading series for today. Hope you enjoyed today's Phoenix Wright episode. I hope it was somewhat easier to hear with these microphone JBL headphones. They are definitely comfortable, so I think I'll be using them in the future, particularly on any gameplay streams. So yeah, you can stay tuned for those. I might try a scary game in time for Halloween. Still not sure. But as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow. Thank you for chat, donations, shares. It all helps and supports the show. So thank you so much. And we'll be right back. Do 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 do.